So I went and got to the tills and opened the till, and then this guy just leaned over towards me. He had this plastic bag, and what you obviously wanted me to think was a gun in it. It was kind of like, it was something like it was like something tube-like. In hindsight,
she tells the story.
On the wall or barred?
On the wall or barred. Let's pass over to Emski. We're rooting for you.
Okay, thank you. Well, back in music college, when I think I'd met Tom by then, I worked in a little corner shop / off license to help pay for the fees and stuff like that. Should I look at it? Yeah. Okay, so so it was like glass on both walls, and at night when the lights were on inside you couldn't see out, but everyone could see in. So quite often we would get just lads pulling up in a car and opening the door. Someone would hold the door open, they'd run in for a crate of beer and leg it out, and I would like chase them. Just, I don't know why, but there was just something in me which was like,
you would chase lads out.
Scouser, isn't she? Scouser soldier, lad.
So they would come
not
in.
on my watch, you're not having beer.
Yeah.
They would come in to steal beer.
Yeah.
And you would chase them out.
Surely the beer should have been behind the glass screens.
Do you know?
Yeah, there was no glass screens.
This is a Liverpool thing.
It is.
Which I think I hate.
Oh no, I went down south and literally I almost thought it was my duty to steal some beer because it was just there. You could pick it up.
It was.
I know, in Liverpool you can't just pick it up. They put it behind.
You have to ask for it. They have to get you and pass you through a hatch.
So, but it's in the Midlands, that was just what it was Emski. They could just come in, and this is why they have the glass things, because people just come in and steal the ale and run off.
Yeah, it was just in stacks around the shop, and there was no screen where you served either. Right. So anyway, so this one night I was working on the shop floor. I was on my own. So whoever else I was working was in the back. So this guy comes in, this older guy, and he's like, "Whoa, freezing out there." And I'm like, "Yeah, fixing the chocolate and all that." And and then looking busy. So then he come over and he gave me 2 5p's, and he said, "Oh, have you got any change? Can you get me some change for the phone?" So I thought,
this was back when there was phone boxes, and you had a 10p piece.
Yeah, but as I was walking round, it did cross my mind. I was thinking, it's 20p for the phones now. I don't know why. It was just random thought. Anyway, so I went and got to the tills and opened the till, and then this guy just leaned over towards me. He had this plastic bag, and what you obviously wanted me to think was a gun in it. It was kind of like, it was something like it was like something tube-like. In hindsight, if it was a gun, I don't think he would have hid it in a plastic bag. But at the time, I'm like,
that's terrifying, though, isn't it?
So, could have been a gun still.
It could have been a gun.
It could have been, maybe. Yeah. So he leans over and he goes like,
could have been that old finger trick.
The old.
Yeah. No, it was definitely hollow.
I do a double finger.
Yeah, I do. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, it's just a single battle.
Look at that.
Sorry.
No, it was definitely hollow. There was definitely a hole.
Oh, so it was.
There was definitely a hole in the end. It's some kind of tube.
So he didn't just have his fingers out like that.
No, it was a bag.
It was a gun.
It could. I'll never know, to be honest. So anyway, he leans over and he's like, "Give me all the money."
Hang on a second. Was he?
Where was he from again?
From India?
I don't know. We didn't chat. We didn't chat.
Go on, do that again.
Well, that's what it was like. Sounding like.
Look down the lens and do that for us.
Give me all the money.
Are you a singer? Very good.
So anyway, I had the till open and I just looked up and I went, "What?" And he just went and he threw in a few swear words this time. He's like, "Give me all the effing money."
Wow.
So he didn't sound like a father.
Did you censored yourself then?
I did, yeah. Great. And anyway, I was just in shock. So I had his money in one hand and I had my hand on the till, and I just closed the till and walked off towards the office in where the staff room was. And I glanced over behind me to see what he was doing, and he thought, well, yeah, do you know what? It's weird. I did think, okay, the gun or whatever it was would have hit me about round my waist. And as I was walking away, I was just thinking, am I going to feel something like, I don't know, shooting through me in a minute? So
your life flashed before your eyes.
So I turned around.
The gut punch of the music hit you.
I mean, she's got me already.
Wow.
But carry on.
So he thought about following me around, but I think he was just confused. So then he just legged out the shop. And I went round to the lad I was working with in the back, and I was holding his money, and I was just like, I said, this guy just came in and he told me to give him all the money. So he was like, what? So I explained it, and I said, but the thing is, I've got his 10p here.
So he came in to rob you, and you robbed him. Is basically what happened.
It turned out.
Amazing.
Told you she was a proper scouser.
So not only he tried to steal money, but you stole his money.
I took it.
Well done.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I don't know what people at home
Let's
think.
have a look. What are you feeling, Alan?
I mean,
you know what?
She's getting a star next to her name. Like
part of me's thinking, if we're trying to think about the kind of people we want at Finnegan's,
we want someone brave like that.
It's going to kick off.
We'll have Emma on the door.
I'm not going to deal with it.
No.
You could be the bouncer. You're
on the door.
What do you think?
Get it on the door, lad.
Get her on the door, lads. Get her on the door.
Get it on the door, lad.
Wow. Well, okay, let us know. Vote away. Let's see, in or out. Let's see how they're coming in, Emski.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They did slightly rewrite it in the newspapers the next day.
Oh, hang on. And it was in the newspaper. Oh. The front door.
It was.
What did they say?
Well, we had to close the shop. The police came. There was a CCTV picture of the guy over the counter.
Wow.
And it was like, young girl
steals 10 pence.
Young girl
man's humour.
Have you seen this scouse?
He only wants to make a phone call. He couldn't ring the ambulance or not.
Got his bog roll with him. So what was the headline?
Well, it was just in the article that young girl refuses to hand over cash. And I was like, well, it wasn't quite like that, but fine.
You are my hero. You can be my hero, baby.
You can be my hero, baby. It's kind of musical tonight, hasn't it?